Hello, hello. I think this is working. Again, I never really know. Sometimes it shuts off and I talk for a bit and then I have to redo this. How you guys doing? This is day 7 of our home quarantine Fit Louse with Kit Louse workouts. Like I said, we'll be doing these the day before. So tomorrow all my classes will be what we're doing today with what's programmed today. So Monday, I don't know what day it is today, March the 20 whatever. I think it's like the 23rd. But Monday today we did some Bulgarian split squats with a quarter rep in there, and then a nice little chipper. It was pretty rough. Legs are pretty smoked. So today we're going to be working on weighted push-ups, proper push-ups, and this comes with half the people doing all these push-up challenges. It's nice to actually learn how to do a proper push-up. I think everyone should be able to at least do a bodyweight push-up, also pull themselves up, and then learn and know how to squat properly as well. But today we're going to be doing 4 sets of 8 weighted push-ups. We're going to superset that with a curl complex, so it's a pulling complex. I'll show you exactly what that looks like. I'll show you what everything looks like. And then today's workout is going to be JT. JT is a hero workout, 21-15-9 of handstand push-ups, ring dips, and push-ups. So this is going to be a lot of shoulders, triceps on the workout. This is definitely is a shoulder burner. Then we're going to finish with just an unbroken set of max effort push-ups. So a lot of pushing today and a lot of pulling. Okay. That being said, we've had a couple warm-ups today. Today's warm-up, I just wanted to go into a Tabata style for your core and lower back. A lot of people do kind of neglect that when they go into a warm-up. So all you're going to need today is going to be a chair, any weights you have, whether it's a dumbbell, kettlebell, or a backpack. And then that's pretty much it. As long as you have a chair or something that you can kind of get inverted on, you should be okay. Okay, so if you have a timer, I want you to get your timer set, and you're just gonna let your timer go. And we've done this before, I think. It's just Tabata. Tabata is 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest. 20 seconds of work, 10-second rest. We're gonna do 2 movements. So we're gonna go back to back. So the first movement is just gonna be hollow rocks. The second movement is just gonna be a burpee, a normal burpee, okay? So hollow rock position, guys. You're gonna lay down flat on your backs. I want you to elevate your upper back and your feet off the floor as well. So you're immediately into a hollow body position, okay? And then for 20 seconds, you're gonna hold that position and stay nice and tight. 20 seconds. And then once the 20 seconds is up, you're gonna flip on over and go right into burpees, okay? On the burpees, guys, this is just a warm up, so don't kill yourselves on the burpees. On the burpees, I just want you to peel yourself off the floor, pop the hips up, jump and clap. Back down, pop up, jump and clap. Back down, pop the hips up, jump and clap. Okay, so you're gonna do that for 4 minutes. 4 minutes. Once, let's see. I don't know if my head's getting cut off or not. You can do that for 4 minutes. That's gonna be 4 rounds of each. 4 rounds of each, okay? Once you're done with that, if you have a broomstick, a Swifter, a PVC pipe, I want you to go ahead and grab that. So I have a PVC pipe, which I was able to grab before we got quarantined. So grab your PVC pipe, nice wide grip, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna do what we call a pass through. So keeping your arms locked out, pressing up when you go over your head, you're gonna come all the way back and then all the way forward. That's 1. And you're gonna do that 15 times. Just open up that chest, open up those shoulders. 15 times. Good, guys. Once you've completed that 15 times, what I want you to do is go ahead and grab the PVC pipe broomstick Swifter from the bottom. Just watch how the PVC pipe is going to come behind. I want your elbow off to the side. And then with that opposite hand, you're going to grab it from the front. And then you're going to lift up slightly. Just lift up enough that you start feeling the stretch in the back side of that shoulder. Good, guys. Once you've held that for a bit, you're going to switch arms. So again, bottom of that PVC pipe. With that opposite hand, you're going to let it come behind. Elbow off to the side. You're going to grab it from the front and then lift up slightly until you get that stretch in the back side of the shoulder. Good. You're going to hold that for about 25 seconds and then just relax. Next, same thing. You're going to grab that PVC pipe from the bottom. So if it's in your right hand, it's going to come over your left shoulder. Good. Let it come behind. Then with that left hand, you're going to come over the PVC pipe. You don't have to hold it. It can be nice and loose. And then you're just going to pull up and then pull down. And now you get a stretch in the front side of that shoulder. Again, hold for about 25 seconds, guys, and then switch. Good. So next, left hand, right shoulder. Put that right arm over, nice and loose, and you're going to pull up and then pull down. Make sure that you're pulling down on the same side of the arm that you are stretching. So this is not going to achieve the same stretch as this will. Okay? So hold for about 25 seconds, guys. Once you've stretched the back side and the front side of that shoulder, what I want you to do is you're going to grab that PVC pipe from the top this time. I'm going to show it to you what it looks like from behind. So from here, I want your elbow at 12 o'clock. With that opposite hand, you're going to grab it and you're going to pull down. Now keep this right arm tight, or the grip tight. So as you pull with the left arm, you're going to start feeling a stretch in your triceps. Your triceps run right along the lower part of your arm or the bottom of your arm. Good. Hold for about 25 seconds. And then you're going to switch. So again, left hand, grab it nice and tight. Elbows at 12 o'clock. You're going to grab it with that opposite hand. You're going to pull down, 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 down until you start feeling a stretch in the triceps. Good, guys. In this video, if anything that we're doing and you don't feel the stretch, just shoot me a text and I'll give you another stretch for this movement. Okay? Good. If you have an area to place your shoulder or your elbow on, something like so, and then you're just going to turn away and just open up that chest since we're about to do a bunch of push-ups. Good. Keep your arm at 90 degrees and do that same thing on the other side. You just place your hand against the wall and just turn away and open up that chest. Good. Last thing I want you guys to do is, if you have a band, great. If not, you can just grab some object that 5 to 10 pounds. But from here, we're just going to do some banded curls. So banded curls, in this position here, you're just going to come up, keep your elbows tight against your body, and then just curl. You can do this anywhere from 15 to 20 times until you start feeling a burn in your biceps. Okay? So do that about 15 to 20 times until you feel a burn in your biceps, excuse me. And then we're going to be ready to party. Okay, so we have weighted push-ups, 4 sets of 8, and then we have weighted curl complex, 4 by 21. Now, the 4 by 21 reps, it's actually 3 different movements, 7 reps, and I'll show you exactly what I mean by that. But first, let's go over the push-up, okay? So the push-up, body weight push-up is basically slowly dropping your chest to the floor and then pressing yourself all the way back up. Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of the way. 1 second, 1 second, there we go. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what a push-up looks like, and then we'll break it down for you, and then I'll give you a couple options on what to do for your push-ups. So, push-up, starting in a plank position. Here, I'm gonna allow my chest to drop all the way to the floor. Chest is on the floor, and then press right back up. Chest is on the floor, and then press right back up. Okay, that is push-up. A proper push-up, full range of motion push-up. Not a half-ass push-up, or a push-up I've been seeing on the internet. So, a couple things we'll start off with is hand placement. So everyone's gonna be slightly different. One of the things I like to do to figure out exactly where my hand placement needs to be, or should be, is at first, I wanna bring my hands out to a T, and then bring them straight out in front, as if you're a zombie. And then from this position, you're just going to retract, okay? This is ideally where you want your hand placement to be, okay? So when I drop down to the floor, in that same position, it's the same position as if I were putting my hands out and then just retracting, okay? I do see a lot of people flaring their elbows out. And then also bringing your elbows in. Now, there's not necessarily a wrong way. However, with a push-up, you want to feel it in your chest, your pecs, and your shoulders, and triceps. If you bring those elbows in and tuck them in, it's going to be more of a tricep heavy push-up. If you flare those elbows out, then it's going to be heavily on your shoulders, not really recruiting too much of your triceps and or your chest. And a lot of people end up getting pain in their shoulders from flaring those elbows out, okay? So if we bring them in to that correct position, then you can recruit the pecs, the triceps, and the shoulders to do a proper push-up, okay? So that being said, guys, play around with that hand placement, but just know that if you tuck those elbows in, it's gonna be more heavily on the triceps. If you flare those elbows out, it's gonna be more heavily on the shoulders, okay? So next, I do see a lot of people doing it incorrectly, but when you're in that push-up position, guys, one thing that you can do is, whether it's from the knees or from the proper plank position, let your chest drop to the floor, lift your hands up off the floor so that you immediately tighten that upper back, and then press through the floor. So again, lift and then press through the floor. Lift, press through the floor, keeping that body rigid, okay? If a knee push-up, if you're still struggling with a knee push-up, what you can do is just slowly start to elevate your surface of where your hands are at, okay? And your goal, your progression is gonna be to slowly work your way down until you're in a plank position, okay? So even just off of a bed, if I were to do my plank position here, it's that same hand placement, hands out in front, bring my hands back. My hand placement is gonna be here. I'm gonna get that plank position, keep my elbows about 45 degrees, and then press out. This is gonna be slightly easier, okay? So your goal when you're doing these weighted push-ups are gonna be to find a height that is challenging enough to do 8, okay? If that means you need to go a little higher, go a little higher. If that means you need to go lower, go lower. If you find yourself being able to do a normal push-up, great, add some weight, okay? For the weight, stack your backpack like I've done before. Wine bottle. What else I got? Books. Just make sure that your back end is nice and flat. Go ahead and strap that guy on. If you have a weighted vest, awesome. Good, get yourself into that starting position. Plank position, chest all the way to the floor, and press up. Just like so. Okay guys, you have 4 sets. If you want to start off light or with no weight at all, and then slowly start building, feel free. Again, if you have any questions about how to do the push-up or where to start on your push-up, shoot me a text message or just leave me a message, okay? So, we're gonna be supersetting our push-ups with weighted curl complex. Okay, and I'll show you what the weighted curl complex looks like. I'm gonna start, let's start with, I have this, don't laugh. I knew this would come in handy. Okay, so I have 10 pounds of frozen ground turkey. Okay, what I'm gonna do with that, and you can do this with a dumbbell, and I'll show you afterwards with a dumbbell, is that you're going to do a half rep. What I mean by that is from this position here, you're gonna come up to halfway. Okay, back down, 7 times. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Your next 7 reps are gonna be from this starting position all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then finish a full rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That was, my hands are freezing. Now that was 10 pounds, which is extremely light for me, and I immediately felt the burn. Actually, I started feeling the burn around like reps 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. Okay, so again, start with something light, start working your way up. If you have a backpack, you're gonna grab it from the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 times, and then start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 times, and then a full rep. 1, 2, 3. Keep your shoulders tucked into your sides. Keep everything nice and tight. Don't compromise your form to go a little bit heavier. Okay, and then again, your last set, you can get the big guys, whatever you have, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then a full rep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Woo-wee. Okay, after you've done that complex, both your weighted push-ups and your weighted curl complex, rest. Rest about 2 to 3 minutes between your sets, and then repeat 3 more times. Okay, so, Pates, over here. Over here, Mama. Up. Get up there, come on. Good girl. Okay, so once you're done with that, guys, we have JT, okay? Get your timer set. You got 3 movements. Okay, your 3 movements are gonna be handstand push-ups, ring dips, and push-ups. Okay, we've gone over the push-ups, guys. Again, modifications on the push-ups, normal push-ups, push-ups from the knee, and then push-ups from an elevated surface, okay? Next, you have ring dips. So obviously we don't have rings in our apartments. Some people may have that, but what you can use is a chair. This guy, and all we're gonna do is place the chair in a position where I can elevate my feet. I wanna keep my hands very close to the edge of the chair, but really close to my body, and then I just want my chest, or excuse me, my butt to just come off slightly. Now from this position here, guys, you're gonna go down past that 90-degree point, and then right back up, back down, right back up. If this is too easy, elevate your feet down, and make that a little bit more difficult, which it 100% is, okay? Place your feet out, and then if you really wanna make it more difficult, guys, you can put weight in between your legs and just do a weighted dip from the chair, okay? Make sure that when you're doing your dip, guys, keep those elbows tight, don't flare them out. Puts a lot of pressure on your shoulder. Tuck them in, use those triceps, okay? And then lastly, push-ups. Push-ups. Push-ups are actually what we're talking about first. The first one's gonna be handstand push-ups. Modifications for the handstand push-ups, guys. If you don't have an area to kick up into a handstand, you're just gonna do handstand push-ups off of a box or a chair. So I have a chair right here. What I'm gonna do is place my feet on the chair and pike my butt up as high up as I can, create a triangle on the way down, just like so. Okay. After doing 21 handstand push-ups and then going into your ring dips and then 21 push-ups, they start getting tired very quickly. This workout, guys, is a hero workout. I don't want to say it's relatively quick, but it is more about muscle fatigue than like your VO2 capacity. Okay, so yes, you will be breathing, but we're just going to see how much endurance your muscles have. Okay. And then lastly, once you are done with the workout, you're going to have a huge pump. Chest is going to be big, triceps are going to be big, biceps are going to be big. You're going to look big. Relax for a little bit. I would say take about 5 to 10 minute break. And all you're going to do is do a push-up finisher. Okay. Push-up finisher is just seeing what your capacity is for push-ups. So I want you to find a range, and by a range I just mean like a height or level of the push-ups where you can at least do 10, and then you're just going to rep out as many unbroken push-ups as possible. Okay, and remember, a full rep means your chest touches the floor and it's a full extension at the top. Okay, chest touches the floor, full extension at the top. If your chest doesn't touch the floor and you're not extending all the way at the top, it is a big fat no rep. And if I see that and you're one of my members, I will call you out. Actually, if anybody does it, I'll call you out. So that's your workout for today, guys. Tuesday, March 24th, I believe. Weighted push-ups, 4 sets of 8. Weighted curl complex, 4x21. That's 7, 7, and 7. Superset those, guys. Make sure you rest in between your sets, and then hit up JT. It's that hero workout, and then finish up with that push-up finisher. Okay. So again, and then afterwards, eat a lot because you're gonna get a big pump. If you have any questions, guys, feel free to shoot me a text. Hold on, Mama. I know you're gonna step all over that. Feel free to shoot me a text if you guys want to jump into any of the classes. Like I said, shoot me a message, an email, or message Mara. Okay. Keep working out, keep staying active, and I will see you tomorrow back in my apartment. Adios.